Well, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland already have COVID passports, and from today, all adults in England must prove they're now fully vaccinated or have a negative COVID test within the last 48 hours to get into large venues such as nightclubs and stadiums. Proof can be in the form of an NHS COVID pass or a text or email from NHS Test and Trace. Entry to indoor unseated venues with more than 500 people, outdoor unseated venues with more than 4,000 people or any venue with more than 10,000 people will also require proof of vaccination or a negative test. With more on this, our correspondent Andrew Plant reports now from Bristol.
Proof of vaccinations or negative tests now needed all across England today. Football fans at the Emirates tonight, some of the first to be affected.
Got my COVID pass, got the lateral flow negative test.
We had an email from the venue to say get here early, about 6:30, but we just thought actually it could take a long time to check everyone.
I'm quite old and I want to know that I'm safe in there, so I've got my COVID passport here, all ready to show.
So that you just click on that, click domestic.
Preparing their COVID passes over a pint this evening.
And all you do is just 2 clicks on the app. Easy as.
These friends getting ready to head to a nightclub later.
I think it's a good idea. I mean, I think it's just like showing your ID to get into somewhere, isn't it, really?
You feel a lot safer going out knowing that everyone else there is healthy and doesn't have COVID.
For everyone's mental health, we need to stay out of lockdown as long as possible, and with these new restrictions, with tests and stuff, it's making everything safer and better for everyone.
After being closed for almost 18 months, this nightclub reopened in August.
It's a whole new scenario for us.
Concerns here, though, that some will find the new entry rules confusing.
And I think a lot of people are going to be unaware that they need to show anything, or perhaps they haven't got the right format in which to show it. What about people who don't have a mobile phone? What about people who don't access the NHS app? Do we, alienate them and turn them away because they don't have access to that technology?
Some entertainment venues have recently reported sharp drops in their bookings, blaming people's fears over the Omicron variant and not wanting to have their Christmas plans disrupted. Many, though, are hoping this new COVID pass scheme might give people a bit more confidence about going to big, busy places over the next few weeks.
After months with almost no income, many were relying on a bumper Christmas and say more government help could be needed.
We've got the VAT relief extended until April 2022, where it's at 12.5%, and at which point it goes back up to 20%. We would ask that that is extended.
Checking COVID passes now the norm for many venues, hoping it's enough to keep people coming in. Andrew Plant, BBC News.